Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Sharon Svensson Hypnosis, and welcome to my series, What Hypnosis Is and What Hypnosis Isn't, as told from the perspective of a hypnotist. I've been practicing as a hypnotist since 2005, getting paid for it since 2006, and have worked with 2,000 plus clients. One of the most common issues that people come to me for is pain relief. In fact, that is one of the first things that a client with a progressive, what was considered autoimmune incurable illness came to me for was relief of pain. And I start at the same place with everyone with the intent that you want to release and let go of unnecessary pain. Because pain is also a beautiful gift and tool that we don't want to do away with. So, for instance, you get too close to a hot wood stove, it is a gift that your body starts to become uncomfortably hot. And if you don't pay attention to those warning signs and you touch that hot wood stove, you're going to get burned. So, pain is a beautiful gift to keep ourselves safe, to guide ourselves to the comfortableness. It can be a beautiful gift when you start to move your body in a way that is so wrong for it, that would do damage. So that it is a good thing that you have that beautiful guidance. So what we want to do away with is the holding on to it when it's unnecessary. And one of the first places that I start with is to help the client release any you might call it subconscious beliefs that make you want to punish yourself or believe that the uncomfortableness, the constant pain is going to serve you. So I work on letting go of any beliefs that you need to hold on to this pain, that it's serving you, that it's going to guide you to inspired action, and instead to relax more so that you can pay attention to when that uncomfortableness crops up and you can listen to it. So, for instance, learning to move your bodies in new ways that serve it, like you're working at the computer and you start to feel tense, that can be beautiful. It can guide you to move around, to do some stretches, to take care of yourself. But so often we have been trained up to ignore our pain. We have been trained up to move through it and past it and do damage to our bodies. So that from coming from a place of starting to recognize, oh my goodness, pain can be my guidance, it can be my beautiful gift. But just like instant hot water, where you don't have to save the hot water in a hot water tank, that you can have this instant hot water, you don't have to hold on to the unnecessary pain and suffering. And in fact, when you have this constant pain and suffering, it's like you want to ignore it. You want to go to that place of numbness where you don't pay attention to it because you don't think you can do anything about it. So I help the client release patterns of thought like guilt, shame, not good enough, any reason to punish themselves, or to let go of beliefs that by holding on to this pain and suffering, they're doing themselves good, because we want to be able to be even more discerning. We don't want to be this big blob of pain. And then another reason that I find for constant or chronic pain can be that feeling of this is never going to end, where we keep recreating maybe a trauma event, um, maybe uncomfortableness that came after a surgery or from having an issue that was solved, and we hold on to that pain, that uncomfortableness, so that by going to a place of reframing things, seeing things differently, giving the client a sense of optimism and hope that just because we have pain right now doesn't mean it's always going to be there. To redirect, one of the ways I help people let go of the pain is to redirect to the comfortable parts of their body, to go to a place of appreciation. And you can, and I've seen this one again and again, and I've done it in my own life. I think of one woman during a workshop where she said, Sharon, her body felt more relaxed, but she was more aware of uncomfortableness. And I think it was in one of her knees, or maybe it was her hip. And I redirected her to the other knee, or maybe it was the other hip. It's like, well, notice how comfortable that is. Give the message to your body that that's what we're going for. That's the comfort that we want to feel. I've had that doing, some of you might be familiar with Yoga Mala, where you do 102 salutations. And I've had it where my right wrist will start to feel uncomfortable, painful. And then I'll redirect to my left wrist. And then all of this, and just notice how comfortable it is. And all of a sudden, the right uncomfortableness in the wrist completely goes away, because we have certain patterns of thought that that go into our bodies so that we can seize up for different things. But again, I don't want to come from a place of ignoring pain that I should pay attention to. And the more and more I go to a place of noticing the comfortableness, the more I take those inspired actions to do things in a way that actually bless and serve my body. All right, I hope that this has been supportive and helpful. If you want to check me out more, make sure that you do the full series. Find out your questions that you might have about hypnosis. I've got the very first one is, can you control me? Can you make me quack like a duck? I have another one that's the second in the series. What the heck is hypnosis? What is it really? And I have my joy shots for those of you that want to experience hypnosis, learn self-hypnosis. I have all kinds of self-hypnosis tutorials. I guide you into hypnosis meditations. They're anywhere from, I think I have one that's like 3 minutes long up to, I think I have one that's 30 minutes long, but the majority are about 6 minutes to 15 minutes, in that range. And then I offer a free gift on my website, SvensonHypnosis.com, where you can sign up for a hypnosis meditation that you just fall asleep to at night to help you let go of the mental junk. Feel free to contact me if you're interested in doing a package or signing up for a session. Just email me at SvensonHypnosis@gmail.com. All right, blessings and love.